Hello, let's do Wordle 1370 for Thursday, March 20th. Let's give our members wheel a spin and see what we're starting with today. All right, we're starting with Climb, suggested by Scott Bathurst. So, Climb. Oh, we get a B. Interesting. B's love to be at the start. So maybe we'll do like a BR. Break. What? Okay, common letters. We need to put a B at the first start, but common letters R, N, T, S. So brunt. I don't mind brunt, and I think that's better. Okay, well there's a T. What else could go after the B? Because we used the L, we used the R, so I think it's gonna be a vowel after the B. And then where's the T gonna go? Are we gonna end in like TE maybe? Based is a really good one. Gets the A and the E, the ST. Perfect. Oh, also it's the answer. Okay. I wonder how limited we were at that point. Felt pretty limited. All right. Well, let's check the bot. So started with Climb and got a yellow B. Quite interesting. It would go with Bort or Boars or Burret. Okay. So it doesn't like Brunt. Why not? It likes Brute. Interesting. It wants to get more vowels. There's 111 possible answers though, so who knows? All right. Brunt is what I did. And we got the B and the T. And so we were down to 5. Based, bathe, batty, booth, and booty. Interesting. So I had a lot of options there. And so I won a 1 in 5, and there's 35 unlikelies. Lots of ending in S. Cool. So I got in 3. I won a 1 in 5. What would it do? It would do Bort. And what was the answer again? How did I ever forget? Based. So we get the A there. Okay, it gets based in 3. Because there's 3 answers left: based, bathe, or batty. It actually has a 1 in 3. It has a 1 in 3 to get in 3, otherwise it gets in 4. These 1.667s are telling me that we're going to get the answer in the next guess if we don't get it, if we don't get lucky here. All right, let's check cell A. So it was based. So we get a lot from based. Wow. So we have based, cast. Oh, it's the aced trap. Of course it's the aced trap. Climb was I didn't even realize that. Oh, because it's a weird aced word. It's not that weird of an aced word. I just completely forgot that aced was a trap. Anyway, it's a really nasty trap too. So look at this. If we don't do taws, then we're gonna be guessing. Even just so the Saleh start is actually awful in hard mode for the ace trap. Interesting. Yeah, there's 6 possible answers. And in hard mode, unless you think of the word taws, which it does, you got a 1 in 6 to lose because you only have 5 more guesses. So let's look at taws and see how that saves us. It gets rid of waste and taste, and that's enough. That's all it does, because we squeeze in that W. Obviously, in non-hard mode, it just grabs a bunch of the letters. It gets the T at the start to get rid of taste, and it also gets rid of cast and haste, or a bunch of other ways to do that. Batch is fine, right? It gets based, and it gets cast and haste, right? So it's getting 3 at once. But in hard mode, it's got to go this way, and so now it knows it's not taste and it's not waste, and so now we're down to 4. So we just barely squeeze out a victory, even if we like get really unlucky with our guesses and we avoid guessing based. Then we just barely eke out a win in 6. So you can't lose, but only if you think of taws or you do a filler. Crazy. And yeah, the thing is, like, you're like, oh, I got 4 of the letters. How bad could this be? And you might just walk right into the trap if you're playing hard mode. And then if you don't think of based, sorry, I guess you lose. Well, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, interesting day today, for sure. Ace trap is always nasty. The other thing you can do is you can remember, like for the really common traps, especially the 4 letter traps where you just need 1 letter, you can just memorize the ones that have come up before. And that lets you win in hard mode as well. Just don't guess the ones that have come up before. But you have to be either confident or you go and look it up. But anyway, cool. Well, yeah, not much more to say about that. I'm kind of rambling. If you want to watch more rambling, where I solve the other New York Times games, there you can just click the link in the middle of the video during the credits. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.